Alright, it's been yet another week, and this week's video is going to be a lot shorter and quicker, I hope, to get up. Reason being, I am preparing to leave town to go to the Barrett-Jackson car auctions and assist my dad in getting out there. So I got to get ready for that. We leave Tuesday, and I'll be back Saturday, Sunday. This past week, we did a lot of work with the drone that we'd got, which we talked about in the last video. We checked our roofs. We actually had to do some major roof repairs on 2 properties. So the drone actually proved pretty useful. Not bad for $269. Helped us determine how far our roof re-roofing should go on one of our properties, as we know it needs to be fully replaced probably in the next 5 to 10 years. But we can do it in segments with the type and style of roof that we have all moved to for all of our properties. That said, we've also did some work on the camera systems and the office that I'm going to be moving into. We ran wires to support the monitors that we'll be using for conferences and things like that in the office. And we've got some time lapses of that. It's pretty neat. So we've got the office going, and that took a lot of the time throughout the week, and there's not a lot of footage in that because I was one of the ones helping with it. I did get some, as I've said, and then we additionally had a bit of a situation with a property that we're restoring, or remodeling I should say, and I've got some footage of that. We'll show you the drone flying over it. Like I said, we were checking roofs, and I got a little aerial of it. But anyways, that property is actually tied up with the city right now. We've got a permit pulled for it. We'd had everything straightened out and gone, and then we decided we actually need to add a little bit of square footage and move the air conditioners from the side of the house to a more hidden location. But being a historic district, those air conditioners are mighty important to be seen from the street. It's a little absurd, but that's the bureaucracy of city government. So that's before the city right now, and hopefully they'll see that it's making it better. So we've kind of stopped progress on that project, and hopefully we'll get that through. Actually, I think they did get it approved just on Friday. So that'll get started next week. We'll probably get some footage maybe Monday. Probably not, though. But like I said, we've got some drone footage of that project, and we can talk more about that in future episodes. But the issue was we had a person go inside of our garage, as the garage doors are not yet arrived, to sleep, and the neighbor came out to scare him off. So I bought a camera system. As I've told you, we're doing camera systems for all our properties. I bought a camera system that's going to go for our job sites and be to help secure them. But instead of just mounting a thin camera box, we've decided to build it into a pelican case, which is something we do pretty often at W.O. Walker. So I'll show you some prototype pictures really of that box, and we may get some footage for that for next week of us installing it, because I do have to get it installed before I head out. And then in addition to that, we had a owners association meeting for the district. There's some news there I don't think I'm allowed to talk about yet, but the arts district here in Tulsa is going to be seeing some neat events come to it. And it's kind of a little scary because they're not small events. But and then that's pretty much the week as things wrapped up. And then for Saturday, Megan and I just worked our socks off to get the house back in order because it kind of devolved. And then my aunt and uncle came over from Oklahoma City, who had not yet met baby Amelia or baby Amy. So it was really neat to get to see them. And it's nice to spend time with family, so I really am glad they came. Here right now, we're going to be working on today. I've got my our painter coming over to help us, and he and I are going to work on it. I'll try and record some footage and put that in the next episode, which will, like I said, do the auctions probably be postponed, but we'll put some stuff up as we can from that. But I do have a couple of things that I've done, adjustments for now. Nothing major, real short little work out there. I moved some bins. I got a time lapse of it, and it's probably over by now. But we're going to be working out there to work on running a couple more wires for the camera systems and cleaning it up and getting it more professionally put together. Still need to redo the trim, paint, and all sorts of things. Probably also going to add a couple more lights into the ceiling to help illuminate the room. And then down the road, we'll need to replace the garage door and bigger things like that. With that said, pleasant little Sunday surprise is Marlene here, who's known me my whole life, right, Marlene?
Oh yeah, before you were born.
Before I was born. Long story short, Marlene is our neighbor, and she's always done our family's hair.
Only this family.
Well, yeah, only us, because we're neighbors, and it's convenient for everyone. So she comes over every now and then, and lowers our ears, as they say. It's okay. Alright, so as I said, next week we're going to be out at the car auctions. I'm going to go out with my dad to help him get out there. We were hoping to take a couple cars out there. The 54 Ford truck, which had motor issues, now has transmission issues. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I told my dad he needs to name it Cha-Ching for all the money he spent on it, or Ka-Clunk. But it is going to be a beautiful truck, and we just got to get, things sorted out. The motor was built 5 years ago by a person who's no longer with us. So, expect what you expect, I guess. The Cuda, though, isn't going to go out because it's a 2-car hauler trailer. There's no sense in taking one car when you can fit 2, and those are the 2 cars we want to go. So we're just going to go out there. I'm going to go out with him to help him get situated, because my mother is actually going to have a eye surgery here on Tuesday when we leave, and he needs someone to help him get around. So we'll be out there, and we'll get some footage, and we'll try and put things together. Isn't that right? You're staying. You're not going. She's not going. But we'll get it going, and I'll try and put some footage together using his MacBook Pro, and put some short videos up here and there. You can also follow us on Twitter now, which I'll probably be tweeting from on site at John W. Brackett. That's at John W. Brackett. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she follows me too. She's more opinionated, though, about my tweets, I guess. Anyways, have a great one. We'll catch you next week. Next week. Or in 2 weeks. If she lets me keep my thumbs. Bye. Bye-bye. Can I have it?